All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. We'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We'd like to say shalom to the elect that's teaching his word in our true faith and sincerity. I'm the brother Barack, and with me,
Brother Rain.
yeah, we're the Icon from the Great Millstone Church in Birmingham. And today we just want to get into the reasoning of an African American and their thought process, their energy, influence, outlook, all of it is surrounded by America, and what the so-called white man presents as a form of rest, a standard of living. But little do they know that way is destruction, man. So,
I got something for you.
Khan, you got it out.
This is the book of Micah 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
See, this is not our rest, man. This is not our abode. This is our place of captivity. The places of drawing water. Matter of fact, get that in the book of what's that, Micah 4th chapter? In the 10th verse.
Okay.
Because it was prophesied for us to come here, but not to stay here. This is this place of our captivity, man. This is where it was prophesied for us to go. That valley of the shadow of death, that valley full of dry bones. Here in America, man. Talks about that we're going to be as a ship, like a ball. We're going to die here. And you've seen that by the way of us being stripped of our identity.
So like,
yeah,
that's why you got black culture now. That nigga culture, that's the reality of niggas getting comfortable in America, man. Because that's basically having you on a self-destruction mode. You got it, dog. Get this.
Come on, Judge, you got it, bro.
This Micah 4 and verse 10. It says, "Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field."
Just what happened. We drove forth out of our land, and we were driven forth throughout the four corners of the earth. And that has always been the case with Israel. Going to various captivities. Because of the rebellion, man. And we seeing the perfection of this rebellion of these niggas, man. Because even back then, they were rebellious, but they'll get right when they see a prophet. But now the Lord is showing us behind the scenes of what these niggas do, just like he did with Ezekiel. Pretty much showed what niggas do behind the scenes. They watch scripture said, "Those Moses and Samuel stood before me." Now we see why. We see what the Lord was saying now, man. Concerning 2/3 of our people that conform to the ways of Esau. We got it out.
God, it says, "And thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon."
See, because that's the last stop. Babylon the Great here in America. It said, continue.
"There shalt thou be delivered."
See, there shall we be delivered. So, meaning what? This is not our place that we're going to be here forever, man. This is not going to be a perpetual state.
Is it?
There is where we're going to be. This is that deliverance. We had to be here, man. The Lord had said everything is right now. Everything is really set up for the deliverance now. There's Babylon is on the scene now. The transatlantic slave trade. I always had to happen. Now we're in the phase of bringing forth this word, exposing the son of perdition, because that's the process before that great day of the Lord. When you read 2 Thessalonians. But it says, "There shall thou be delivered." You got it.
"There the Lord shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies."
See, so this is we are subject unto this devil, man.
Yeah.
You live to pay bills and shit. You know, this is
it's like
yeah. You got it.
say you put you on your money in the bag full of holes.
Yep, that's it. Because hey, it talks about in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter that eagle.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that's bringing forth these plagues, man. So why would you want to be here, man? Mm-hmm. And you see niggas, you know, they just the goodies of Egypt, you know, whatever they can fulfill any lust here. You know?
So like
yeah.
And that's why going back to that Deuteronomy 28, the scripture say you shall serve your enemies. Mm-hmm. So you actually serve somebody that hates you. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's a such thing that Jake got Willie Lynch syndrome. That's it. You end up loving
Stockholm syndrome.
Yes, Stockholm syndrome. You end up loving the person that whooped you, man. They treated you like shit and all that, but you still set the so-called white man in his ways as the creme de la creme, for lack of a better word. Mm-hmm. You know? You got it, though. I got some.
Yeah, go back. Oh,
we can go back to Micah.
Micah 2.
Going back to
finish that off.
Micah. Going back to Micah 2 in verse 10 again. It says, "Arise and depart, for this is not your rest."
Mm-hmm. See, arise and depart. And this is that process before that physical deliverance take place. The being broken in the free from them in the mind. As our Lord Yahushua says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. This is that process of being free. Because now you're not subject to buying Christmas presents and being in debt. That was part of the chains of going to Sunday dinner. You was bound by that stupid shit. But even, you know, the different ways of ideologies and philosophies will ultimately lead to death, man. You know? But by the way of the truth, we have been broken from the clutches of Esau. We ain't walking in the ways, the manner of this man. You know, from celebrating Christmas present to enrolling in the military to you finna go get your degree, voting, you know, and that's what Jake think that's going to make a change for them. Those things.
Got something for you real quick. This Proverbs 3 and verse 31. Mm-hmm. Envy thou not the oppressor. Mm-hmm.
See, it said envy thou not the oppressor. Why? Because this nigga, as we mentioned earlier, he set forth the standard of living. And they say, well, you got to go to college, this and that. And their envy is showing out through their actions. Mm-hmm. By them following after this man. After those things to be a CEO or president of a company and shit. Mm. Now you on salary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You just heard about that. Yeah. You know.
You on salary now.
They even rappers, they compare themselves. They say they want to be Bill Gates, want to be like Elon Musk. Was that boy Master P?
Yeah.
He said
he thought Bill Clinton had
all the money until he found out that Bill Gates.
No, he said Bill Clinton ran the country.
Yeah.
But he found out Bill Gates had all the money.
So that's what they want to be like, man. Yeah. That's what they compare themselves to. Even a lot of Jay-Z shit, he compared himself to a Rockefeller.
Yep.
You know? So that's your bar. Your border is basically wickedness, man. Mm-hmm. You know, which is just right here. That's why this place is called the Valley in the Shadow of Death. Yeah. It's a low land, low in morals, low in standards. You know?
Yeah, because the more famous you get, the more in the depths of Babylon you gotta go. That's why you see them niggas wearing the darkest shades ever, man. Because they gotta, you want to live like an Edomite, you gotta do Edomite things as well. You know? Okay. But even for you niggas on a low level that just want to be here because you got good paying job, as they say, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. That's the only way you can put this sick dog out. You got the mains. You don't want to eat. Just put it down and put it out of misery. Because that's what the Lord is going to do to you niggas. Because you're really sick, man.
That's it. And they don't even know it.
Yeah.
You coughing up blood and shit.
You want to dye your hair and eat church chicken out. They tell you, man. Yeah. And that's just the regular typical niggas.
Yeah, with a
black and mild rappers in the church chicken bag and shit. That's what you see at the long, in the morning, you see the remnants of that crazy night. And that's just a regular nigga, man. We can't come into the kingdom with that. And Lord, when we endure to the end, but you just see the outlooks and the thoughts of these people, man. The only solution is destruction. Matter of fact, get Genesis the 6th chapter. Because that's where that flood came. Because they were really talking to them, the sons of God who fell away in their foolishness. When you read Ecclesiastes, Sirach, the 16th chapter, those giants, as it reads, was those the sons of God, the Israelites. You got to get Genesis 6 and I think it's like, yep.
This is the book of Genesis 6 and 5. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imaginations of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
See, and that was the case then, and that's the case now, even though it's spill over now. Esau is the one that contributes to that the evil thoughts and ideas, from what kind of journey they want to be to, the possibilities are endless concerning wickedness in this place, man. That's how we know that destruction is at hand. But even with these jakes, they put salt on the wickedness. Yeah. They add flavor to it,
Make it look cool.
Yeah, make it cool for adultery to be a thing. And niggas will hear that and surround their life around and think they did accomplish something in life by another man wanting, man. And that's just one of many ideas and thoughts of 2/3 of our people. You got to know how.
This on Genesis 6:5 again. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imaginations of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Just have a conversation with a nigga, man. You can't. Unless you a nigga, where you can just stomach 10 minutes. You will see, man, you can't even talk about the game because it's just unbearable. He can say something stupid, man. But what was the results of that? What was the way the Lord combated that situation? By bringing forth that flood. And the Lord's going to do it this time by sending forth Esau, man. What you got, though? I think that was it on that. That was the point on that. Oh.
Kind of, I'll go on.
Finish it off.
Yeah, go to verse 7.
Yeah, you got it.
Because so like it says, and he repented the Lord that he made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart.
Yep.
And the Lord said, I would destroy man. And just going back into the point you were making earlier, you can't bring it to the kingdom. The Lord just gonna have to destroy these niggas, man.
That's it.
It says, and I would destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both men and beasts, and creepy things and fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. And Jake became a wicked nation. That fruitful tree, that vine is supposed to be in one way, but it ended up being cricket, man. Roughly paraphrased, because like the brother just mentioned earlier, Esau, he put some out there, and Jake, he actually exalted. Making, like, again, LGBT, all that BS, drag queen. Now they got RuPaul out there. Now it's a thing now, man. They couldn't put what's that, Miss Doubtfire, they couldn't put a guy like that out there. They had to put a Jake, for lack of better words, man. And Jake like it because they get the dainties from America, whether it be a $2, $1, $2 raise, or whether it be just goddamn Esau give you a coupon for a free pizza.
Yeah.
That's how low Jake. That's how low Jake is, man. It's easy to make Jake in a docile state of mind because our people are sheep. You know, you got to know. They ain't got no discernment. They can't discern that Esau is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All the shit you need, you ain't got to go look far. Just ask your uncle, your grandma, your auntie. Just going back to the civil rights movement. You know what I'm saying? You still want to be in this place. You still think that this guy have changed. No, he got worse. What it says, like his iron rust the souls his weakness. You know?
That's it. Did you have something?
Yeah, I go back to that proverb.
You got it.
Okay. This going back to Proverbs 3 in verse 31. It's like Proverbs 3 and 31 again. It says, envy thou not, it's like an envy, thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. And one of his ways is what? America.
That's it.
The American lifestyle, man. You got a wife, 2 kids, and a white picket fence. You on salary and a good home. He wants you to be comfortable here, comfortable in this society. If you be comfortable in this society, you're going to get destroyed, man. Going into the ways of, and in the ways of Babylon, there's many ways. An actor, an NBA player, a rapper, even a damn drug dealer, man. Even just having a 9 to 5 and being comfortable and acclimated in those things and trusting in those things, ultimately you're going to fall by it, man. That's a part of you joining yourself unto Esau, because it's going to get to a point when we all going to have to separate from this society, man. You know, you go into Revelation, the 3rd chapter, the hour of temptation, the time when the Lord is going to test the metal upon the planet Earth. And if you have any love with this world, then ultimately you're going to end up taking the sea up, man. Because
that's heavy, like you mentioned. By separating from this world, as you read in Micah the 2nd chapter, was this their process doing that of separating from it mentally. You know, the cares of this world, it don't affect us. What makes these people laugh and cry, it does that, you know, does affect us in any way emotionally or anything of that nature. But also Isaiah the 10th chapter, it talks about in that day shall remnant, you know, stay upon the Holy One of Israel instead of those that smote him, man. And it's going to build up to me literally have to go off the grid with, you know what I mean? However the Lord said I walk, it's not going to be you still paying bills to the Musicom, the AC and shit still running. No, you're going to solely walk out on faith as a whole instead of, because when that sea hill comes, that's going to be the line in the sand.
Is it?
You know, the only way you're going to be able to continue in this society is for you to have that thing, man. But you got to go out.
So what is it? All the joint tunes, 13, 15.
13, 15, yeah.
Just going back to you, Isaiah 13 and 15, it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. You know, and basically join into this society, join to this kingdom, join with the sea hill. Because that's their ultimate joining together. You know, guys want their generational wealth, their American lifestyle, even, you know, they're going to try to push out reparations. That's how these devils going to lure you in. And that's how they always did it. Go back into the Tuskegee experiment. Esau always lured you in to get put to death, and he's doing it right now, man. Like selling you the American dream, you know, which really it's a nightmare. You know, when you drink, you know, basically it's a delusion, man. A lot of they too drunk off that Babylon juice to wake up and realize what this place really is, man. It stank over here. The infrastructure bad, the food shit, literally. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that shit crazy because Esau got Jake, you know, pretty much wrapped around their finger, man, because niggas still hitting church chicken because it's all spruced up now.
Yeah.
Like they kind of spiced up church chicken. They'll spice up McDonald's. Burger King got a new look to keep these niggas coming, man. And that's just one of many things that is one of the many snares that keeps our people here in the driving force of them, you know, you know, being, you know, American going and shit. You wonder why that Burger King in the hood still going. Because of them niggas, man.
Yeah, they making fixing up the Mac.
Yeah, that McDonald's it's gonna be bad. They might have a
you got touch screens.
Yeah.
Because when you go into it, they got big tablets and stuff like that. You know,
they finna hook up, and so you know that niggas finna be coming. It's finna be lines wrapped around.
Mm-hmm.
And in Spirit, I seen a nigga rim car with rims on it, but he going to a McDonald's, man. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like no dump. It was like a late model car with some rims on it.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah, but you going to a McDonald's, man. You niggas gotta go.
Got something for you,
yeah,
because there's being in the foolish spirit.
Yep.
It's Psalm 73 in verse 3. It says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Yep.
For there is no bands in their death, but their strength is firm." And the strength on Jake mine. You know, even though these devils, they have power and stuff like that, but they even have power over what Jake eat and stuff like, you know. Just going back to the McDonald's, a guy in the late model car, a guy that seemed to have some class, but he's still so dumbed down and so in a low spirit, he's still going to McDonald's, man. You know?
I got something real quick, just going back to envy and the foolish. It says, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. That what contributes to it. You know, the power that's being presented of you being in a certain status in this place. Like you mentioned, they envy out of Esau just by having these certain cars. This supposed to be the look, the way to be, for you to get the women and this type of look and this type of shine, you know, and Jake put their spirit and their energy into that.
Yeah.
You know, but not knowing this is temporary. All this shit is fading away for real.
Okay.
You know, but I got something real quick. It's Isaiah 31:1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help." And it said, "Those that go down." So you really lean upon the so-called white man, the basis of man. You going to the bottom of the totem pole for help, because that's his real life. When you read Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter, it talks about servants on horses. How dare you even get in? You know, say, how this nigga get on this name?
Yeah,
yeah, that's really Esau. This nigga, you shouldn't be in power. But we know everything is for privacy's sake that you empower. You know, but it said they go down to Egypt, so it's a downgrade going to the so-called white man, because hey, he's the basis of man, the bottom. It says, and his counsel shows it. The results of his counsel shows it. It's death. You got pills. You got to take shots, Band-Aids. You know, just fucking climate change. Just that. Chemtrails. You know that's the water.
Monsanto.
Yeah, that's it. Just everything shows that this man don't suppose to be in power.
Concrete.
Yeah. For everything.
I got that word down for you.
The
word down, Strong's H3381. It says to descend.
To descend. Going down. You got it.
Decline. It says to march down.
March down. That's heavy. And that's what you're doing. That's you taking the path down the hill.
I got something. Just said so. I got something for you real quick. You see, going down the hill. So
the grade. You finna be brought down to a lower state in this beginning now. By you subscribing to this man in the ways you eat McDonald's, your health is declining. And by 42, the doctor had to give you news that your foot got to be cut off. Because of all them years of McDonald's burgers, rally fries, pork.
That's a big part of American diet, you know?
If a nigga at Circle K don't get you first by the way of a shootout, or, you know, and there's a plethora of ways the Lord have broadened the ways of death. And it's here in America, waiting on you. You got
some real quick. It's Proverbs 7 and verse 25. It says, "Let not thine heart decline to her ways."
Started 20. What did 24 say?
Hearken.
Yep, that's it. Okay. Started 24.
Because Proverbs 7:24. Hearken, unto me now, therefore, O ye children,
Mhm.
and attend to the words of my mouth.
And that's what the Lord is saying, man, by the way of bringing forth this word. Because this is going to keep us from these troubles that's coming. And it's beginning now by the way of us not being succumbed to this place. You attached any form, you somehow this moves you, and it's in America. It came from this war. No, this word is set up for us to abstain from that.
Is it?
It talks about when we receive, it's going to be as everything outside of this is as a minister's cloth, man. You know, just thinking about a Christmas present is, you know what I mean? You gonna give me some money.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
And niggas still worry about their birthday.
Yeah.
35 years old, man.
You bound by these holidays and shit. Now you worry about the next president who won't you vote, thinking your vote now and shit. And the scripture and that's in the law concerning having a damn heathen king to reign. You vote, and all these years, even they had Obama, that nigga gave the LGBTQ a big push. He wouldn't worry about you niggas, man. So what you think is gonna change now?
That should have showed you right
Yeah.
there. You know, even though he a Hamite, they may put somebody in there that look like you just to give you a spit in the face, man.
And they gave that nigga 8 years.
Yeah.
They gave him 8. They gave Trump 4.
Yeah.
They gave that nigga 8.
8 years of bull, man. 8 years of bullshit.
What you got though?
This Proverbs 7 and 24, it says, hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth.
And let's hold fast to this doctrine. You got it.
Let not thine heart decline to her ways.
See? So this shows that this word put us on a level, man. This word, it talks about being set in heavenly places. You know? This word has brought, now we standing up. Everybody else is on a low level while we have been quickened and we have been eminent. We stood up. We're above everybody.
That's it.
Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema by the way of us receiving His word.
Okay. You
know, that's what makes us the wise Spirit said being set in heavenly places. You know, what it said, let not thine heart decline. You're gonna digress, hearkening unto the ways of Esau, his counsel. Now you got the same outlook as an American, this Western mindset. You know, you get moved when you hear the word grape. It moves you.
You start tearing up.
Yeah, I mean. So that's why this word, it keeps us, it actually makes us hard. A lot of the Israelites that they ain't caught hell, man. They ain't been made, you know, they ain't been going through no fire. Nigga just constantly, he's a gamer. And they know a few priests, so they might be playing the game while the video going. But they've probably been playing all day, 16 hours on the game, though, at the same time.
Yeah, beat the game and all.
Yeah.
While the video playing in the background. But through the spirit, that's how you know even a lot of people, they claim they ears like they still in that American mindset.
Yeah.
You can't mix this pure doctrine with this American lifestyle, man. That's why the Lord said, choose you this day whom you should serve. Either Yahweh Shema or the gods and the Amorites. Because there's even some guys are saying, everybody can be saved. That's you being an American spirit, man.
Yep.
You know, a lot of these doctrines, the free doctrine, well, not that, the free doctrine, even you trying to make another Black Wall Street. A lot of guys want to have us a place in Texas, have a black dollar. That ain't gonna do nothing, man. They just want you to stay here in this society.
That's it.
You know.
Go back to Proverbs. Continue.
Going back to Proverbs 7 and 25, it says, "Let not thine heart decline to her ways; go not astray in her paths." That's like the congregation of the dead. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause if you go in the congregation today, that basically means you went astray. You were strayed from the truth. You were strayed from your Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
And he said he that get that on with that Proverbs was that 21 and 16? Because it's going back to the straight going, it's death as well. It equals to being dead. Because when you read the prodigal son, it talks about how he was found, he was lost and now found, he was dead and now he's alive. It goes hand in hand. Because if you lost, best believe you're gonna die.
Like a lost sheep.
Yeah, that's it. You got it out.
This Proverbs 21 and 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
See, the man that wandereth. See, you going astray out of the way of understanding, which is this doctrine, man, this truth. You got
shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
See, it shows that hey, you going astray. That's death, man. And especially this man leading you. So now you're going 100 miles an hour now. Because the so-called white man is death. He's a vitamin on the planet Earth. That's why you have needles and fucking
switching surgeries, you know.
Yeah, you got these different surgical tools and shit. And it's specifically for the trans.
Yeah, mutilating.
You got certain tools just for that operation. That's sick, man.
I can read this in the NIV.
You got it.
Because Proverbs 21 and 16 in the NIV, whosoever strays from the path of prudence comes to rest in the company of the dead. The valley of the shadow of death. The dark regions of Babylon, man. You going back into the world, you know? And what the Lord said, woe to the world. You know what I'm saying? And woe to the sea. Because the Lord finna come down having great wrath on you niggas. A lot of niggas that claimed they were Israelites and went back into the world or try to mix this truth with the world. The Esau, he gonna come for your ass, man. You know? But for lack of better words, that's what you deserve, because instead of you, being righteous and standing up for something righteous and beautiful, you want to come and live below your means, for the lack of better words. Because that's what America is, man. We say we're nations of kings and priests. You know, we're supposed to be a royal people with a royal mentality, but you living in captivity, living in as a servant, you have to live below your means, man. Because somebody is ruling over you, man. But Jake don't realize that they got comfortable to living below your means, man. Instead of having that kingdom rulership mentality. That's why it says you went away from the prudence. You know? It is a lot. You can go back to that Proverbs 7 chapter. Come. Going back to Proverbs 7 and verse 26. It's like
yeah. All right, get it out.
Yeah. Hold on.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 26, it reads, for she have cast down many wounded. Now, verse 25 says, let not thine heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her path. So that's what it is. You going astray, and it's the same thing as declining. You downgrade. The results is not life. You know, it's not going to be profitable. That's why it talks about concerning the don't deal with the unfruitful works of darkness. You know, we'd rather reprove them. And these niggas are part of that. They contribute to the unfruitful works being brought forth. Now they were talking about that bitch name, Kiki Palmer.
Oh yeah, with Usher.
That man. Shit. And a plethora of other things. And it's so sick. Jake is divided concerning that situation. Like, they bashing the husband and correcting her. You know what I mean?
Once they're degenerate people,
Yes.
man. They have become a degenerate people, man.
But
I'm gonna
go back
I
there.
got you. Yeah, probably something.
you can go back to that. I'm gonna go back to that Isaiah 31 real quick. Just going back to that. Them because what contribute to it is the power that's being presented here. The foreign power such as money, like I said, the different high-end cars, your house, whatever a nigga see on Instagram to stunt. A nigga, that's what a nigga want. But Esau is one that really set the standard in for nigga culture though. So going back, this Isaiah 31:1 said, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because there are many, and horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither see the Lord. And they don't, man, because they don't see it as any profit. They pretty much have been blinded by the God of this world. Matter of fact, you can get that real quick.
First Corinthians.
Fourth chapter.
It's the book of First Corinthians.
Thank you, second. I don't know.
It's
Let me see.
4:4.
Yeah.
It's 2 Corinthians 4, and I'm gonna start at verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
It says, but if our gospel be hid,
Mm-hmm.
it is hid to them that are lost.
See, it is hid to them that are lost. So as his word is presented, it is set up for the elect to get it. But those that's of the 2/3, they're not going to receive this word. When you read Isaiah the 6th chapter, the Lord sent forth an angel to blind and stop the ears of our people, man. 2/3 of our people. So that's how we know that this word is the indicator. That's why our Lord Yahweh Shai said he came to bring forth division. The mother said against the daughter, the father against the son, the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law. How would that take place by the way of this word? This is what separates us. This is what really it makes us holy. That's what separate. That's what holy means, separate. So the Lord is dividing this sheep from the goats, even with the concerning Israel, and this by the way of this word being presented. You got it out.
It says, in whom the power of this world have blinded.
See, whom the power of this world, meaning Esau.
Mm-hmm.
Esau contribute to our people not getting, the things that's presented in this world because they don't see it as profit. We read, was that Hebrews the 4th chapter, and they don't have that ingredient of faith that these are the real riches. See, this right here gonna hold up. The Ariana ain't gonna hold it. Talk about it's gonna fly away. As the eagle. So meaning that's the highest flying bird. Good luck, nigga. You know what I mean? Ain't no way when the money crashes you're gonna bounce back. That sea hip is gonna be the option. And when that line is being drawn to saying whoever take that, you're going to be thrust through. And that process is going to start by you taking the sea hip. Then when you read down in Proverbs, the 7th chapter, that dart.
Just strike through.
Yeah. What you got it out?
It says, in whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
See? You got it.
Least the light of the glorious gospel of a Mashiach, whose image, it's like who is the image of the Most High, shall shine unto them.
See, so as you can see, God of this world, this devil contributed to the blocking of that light for 2/3 of our people. As we just read in Isaiah 31, they looking into the chariots and the horses, and they ain't looking into Yahweh Shema Shai. So Esau contributes to our people not receiving it. But the Lord already said it like that. See, that was part of that eagle bringing forth that as well, man. Lord sent the eagle. Because it talks about we'll be smitten with madness.
No. In the curses.
This man contributed to that. And from doctrines You know,
I got something for you real
you
quick. Got that word lost. It said because it's It says if our gospel be hid, it's hid to those that are lost. The word lost. Strong's G 622. It says jump it down to declare that one must be put to death. So basically, if you can't get this word, then you wicked, for lack of a better word, because that means you comfortable in America. For you know.
Hey, to malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter. But it's being declared by you denying it. Scripture says, whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. So when you can't receive this, when you spit that out your mouth, you know, you gag at what we give you, that offends the king, man.
Yeah, that offends.
He Lord prepared this meal, and you don't want no parts of it. Some Jakes don't want to taste it at all. Some eat it, parts of it. Some eat it and spit it out. You supposed to eat the whole roll, and you supposed to receive it. It's supposed to be good unto you. Receive it with meekness, this joyful noise. But those that don't do that, the results is destroyed. You're gonna die from that, man. You know, because ultimately this is the bridge to our salvation. The words of life, literally, is gonna lead to that. It begins by the way of our outlook. We have a lively outlook. You know, our standard by the way of our diet, you know, to the best of our ability. We know not to eat no damn catfish or pork. You know,
a
McDonald's. You know, you got a certain standard of living. Even how you deal with certain people, from nations to niggas, man. You know, dealing with wisdom. That's an outlook of life, and it's going to actually grow and build up until the faithful return of our Lord comes. You know, but you got it a lot.
That was it.
That was it on that.
That was that 1 Corinthians.
Was that I think that was it on that.
Yeah, that Corinthians. Yeah.
Yep. So you got anything else?
That picture.
Yeah, that was So the spirit. This was kind of like the motivation to the lesson. Let's see. I might have to do it like this. You know, just a few things we came across throughout the internet, and we see what the Lord's gonna actually give them their desire. You know, to be here in America. So this from Twitter. Said, I think this dude's name, God's Not Woke. It says, great to live in a country where I can pray and carry a gun. And that's a Edomite thing. You know, the right to bear arms. That was his blessing put on paper. When you read Genesis 27, you got.
I was just about to say that this is blessing.
Yep.
As you taking the same side as Esau. Because that would a lot of that what he trusted in too. So like you got.
No, you good. Yep. It says support our police officers at the same time, and fuck celebrating Juneteenth. And guess what? We'll agree with you on that. Fuck Juneteenth, because guess what? These Jakes think they're free. And guess what? How convenient. It's in the same month as Pride Month. But look at this nigga, man. This is an African American. I best believe that, you know, I can bank on it. That I asked him, you know, what's his nationality? He said African American with confidence.
Hard on the American.
Yeah, a hard American. Yeah, like you said in all caps.
All caps.
He said American in hard caps. But look, make America, but America's, and that shows that this right here in itself shows that the so-called white man acknowledges that he is fallen. That he ain't got that same step as he once had. You know?
If I may, look who the advocator for it. Jake.
Yep.
Even when you go back into what Trump got into office, they so-called Ishkarite lady, she could have been Zebulon or whatever. But through the spirit, she was like, "Oh, Trump, you know, save us," and stuff like that. A couple months later, she was deported.
Yeah.
showing you even you can trust in Esau, but you still gonna realize he's the devil.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, all these niggas who come in this society, all the niggas who love Esau and love your wife, you love your master, and all that, like it says in Exodus, the 21st chapter, they're gonna help you up, and ultimately that's gonna seal your destruction, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta do all.
Kind. So yeah, and look at this too, because even in Israel, you have Jakes that put the spirit of America on you. Now, I'm not gonna play any of these videos, but I came across a few of them, and it's shit. It's ultimately the counsel is to keep you in America.
Yeah.
The counsel of these men, and there's not just one body, not just picking on just the particular Israelite camp, you know. But you can go to IUIC, you can go to the wedding videos, or the different High Holy Day videos, which is all festive, is nothing solemn, you know. And that just they give you the science, they give you that back to church spirit with the Israelite twist. Now you at work with fringes now. Ain't nothing changed. You might not eat pork no more and certain things, but you still at work with fringes, man. You ain't hastening to get out of here. You ain't heard the report properly because you in the wrong spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was one of them videos we were looking for concerning this man was talking about cheating.
Cheating on your wife.
Don't cheat on your wife. Don't at all of you like don't cheat on the Most High too now. But he puts that don't you know what I mean? This family. What was the other one? Let's see.
I think it's up at the top.
Kind. And this is look, JC of Nazareth cast out demons of Capernaum with the word of God, not magic tricks. See, and that's what they pushing to where when all hell break loose, what other source could you go to concerning these troublesome times? Well, no time like no other, man. Mm. It's gonna have to be a magic trick in a sense. Divine intervention.
And that's faith and hope.
Yes.
Well, so was that a magic trick when Daniel was in the lion's den? When the 3 holy children, got cast into the fiery furnace? Those guys, they ain't got faith, man. Yep. Like I got something to bag you up because they want them to stay in America. They want them to stay in the world. Yep. And that's contrary to the Lord. This 1 John 2:15.
That's it.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. And that's the paths of Babylon, the ways that these Israelites and a lot of these Jake want you to go, man. Because whether they got the bag or whatever, now they changed the name. They were telling you they had the right direction now and say now we're gonna turn around. We almost there.
Yeah.
We almost there.
And that's what happened. That's what happened in the records. It was at the borders of Israel, and they want to freeze up. It was time to finally take these damn Hamites out. The report came back. It was on the 2, which was Joshua and Caleb, that came back with the right report.
And we can take them.
And Jake froze up, Thompson. They want to make sure their kids straight. So, okay, the Lord made sure they died and their kids came into that land. But that's what you seeing now. Niggas freezing up. They don't want to talk about Esau no more. Like, damn, we here. The sea hip finna come.
They got investments in.
Yep.
They trying to, when people don't want to lose, so they trying to protect their investment, man. Mm-hmm. Instead of you investing in Yahweh Hashem and Abishai.
That's it.
You got to do it.
Yeah. Get on Ezekiel 11:2.
Can Papa Kashaka finish this though?
Oh, you got it.
Come. It says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in them." And we can tell it through the doctrine that you guys be speaking, man. You guys speak the doctrine that's contrary to the Father. The Father said America is going to be destroyed, and now you threw that out the window, man. It says, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh," and that's the reason why niggas want to stay. The lust of the flesh, money, cars, clothes, and hoes, man. It says the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life.
Hey, and that points back to the serpent.
Mhm.
That's the serpent's doctrine. That's the doctrine of the serpent. And guess what? Jake sprinkled that in there. This carnal approach. You know, even within Israel, you know, you could throw your fringes on, but you still in America. You're in a wing spot with fringes on. You know, you ain't taking it serious. And they said the love of Father is not in them, so you really don't know what this about.
Yeah.
You ain't got that spirit of urgency upon you.
Hastening the times.
Yes, that's it. But that's an African American. They at risk. You know, they got plans. You got plans in America. You got to know.
God, it says, in the world, it's like it says, in the world passed away, and the lust thereof.
See, and we seen that process. The passing away and the lust thereof. That's why they going harder. Everything's becoming more sick and blatant. You got more Toy Stories coming out. It's like they trying to rekindle that fire. You know, it's a lot of remakes coming out. They doing these different anniversary shows and just all type of shit to try to keep that spirit back in you.
Like the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Come bringing throwbacks.
Yeah.
Retro
Some shit back in 95. And somehow you broke out that old dance when you did some shit.
Yeah.
And now what? After 15 minutes, the shit gone still.
In your back, honey.
Yeah. You got it.
It's like that's how you know they want to live those glory days.
That's it.
Showing you that you ain't got it no more. You know, you got to go outside.
No, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Spirit, I've been on that too.
Yeah. He bad. I think he's from Russia. Well, he's from Spain. He moved to Russia. But so like this 1 John 2 in verse 17, it says, "And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever." If I may, because this world is temporal, but what Yahweh Shai is going to give us is eternal, man. You know, it's going to last not only a lifetime, but many lifetimes, man. Which this don't even, you know, say you make it to C25 and you're an OG in this society, man. A lot of Jake, even when they do get in a level of getting in society, they be there for 2 or 3 years. They be one-hit wonders. That's why there's such thing as 15 minutes of fame. Showing you that everything on here is on the clock. It's temporal. It's like this one way and the next is gone. Yep. Which shows you that Yahweh Shai is done with this place, man. Done with this wicked-ass kingdom. You know? You gotta do one.
Come on, get that
Ezekiel down.
Yeah, 11 verse 2 Bible shop. Because you have Jake to beginning with these leaders, you niggas like Steve Harvey, Charles Barkley, just the regular, you know, coons. Then you have you got rap niggas to keep you in America. These you know, different celebrities and athletes. Even as we just seen with One Body, they keep you in America too as well. But with their counsel, with their speech, you know, what you got to do out.
So like they one real quick point. Remember that Maccabees, the first chapter. Many men in Israel said, "Let's go through the devices of the heathen."
Yep.
And they said that pleased them well. So you basically doing a bid in the Esau, man. And it pleased Esau to see niggas like Tyler Perry be the father figure. Tyler Perry is actually the father figure of a lot of these guys. Since he's a billionaire, he got all this bread and stuff like that. He finna buy BET. You look at a lot of these niggas on the podcast, they digging this nigga up. But for lack of better words, what did he had to do to get there, man? And how long is he gonna be there? Look what happened to Bill Cosby when he was finna get his money straight. Prince when he was finna get his stuff straight. They put him to death, man. You know? And even if Bill Cosby have a little run, he gonna get destroyed till the missiles come.
That's it.
He ain't gonna have it forever, man. You know? But let me get this on Ezekiel 11 verse 2. Then said he unto me, son of man, these are the men that devise mischief and give wicked counsel in this city.
And that's what they doing, man. And when you read, I think that's verse 1, it talks those are like princes, so the leaders in this time. And that's what they're doing, giving wicked counsel in this city, man, to our people. Because the true leaders, when you read 2 Ezra, the first chapter, toward the bottom, are the prophets. That's when the Lord Yahweh Shemashah has sent forth to lead Israel, really the Israel of the Most High, by the way of bringing forth this word by the way this word is going to lead to the Holy One of Israel, which is our Lord Yahweh Shai. Talks about his sheep hear his voice. The Lord gave us the duty, which is a pleasure to do the work of Yahweh Shemashah to bring forth this word. And those that hear it was meant to hear it, man. But those who don't, that just give us the answer that Jeremiah 15 chapter 1 through, pick a number 1 through 4 is already allotted unto you. But you got to go out.
God, it says, which say it is not near, let us build houses.
See, what is not near?
Destruction.
The evils, the destruction, time of Jacob's trouble. And they say that it is not near by the way of saying the sea hill is not the MOTB. You saying that the evils is not here. It's not going to be near. When you come against great millstone, you saying the evils is not near. Because that's what we preach. That's what we prophesy of the evils. Of course, the correction got to come out concerning the scriptures. But what's the overtone of what we bring it forth? Prophesy against Mount Seir, the destruction is coming, all hell breaking loose, power outages, the money crashing, but that hour temptation, that sea hill, that's what's going to be the driving force behind these troubles and famines. Desperate times calls for desperate measure moments. But you have Jake, whether just a regular old nigga or those that know they of Israel, give that counsel that it's not near by the will that the friendly doctrine. Talk about that gay clothing. And that's the form you bring forth this festive spirit, music videos and like I mentioned, these different videos of weddings. That don't put you on your toes, man. That make you want to put on slides and shit. Like, now you got the attire, your attire slides, pajamas and shit. You at ease. That's the uniform you just put on. You're not ready. The spirit will pass over. You got your boots, you got your loins girded. The spirit of haste. When you read 1 Corinthians, the 14th chapter, talks about being prepared for that battle, but it's being by the way of the distinct sound going forth. And guess what? The Lord gave us the ability to hear. That's the mercy, man. What you got to go out.
Come, it says, which say it is not near, let us build houses. This city is the cauldron, and we be the flesh.
See, the city is the cauldron, and we the flesh. They're talking about America, man. To keep you in America. Now you invested in getting a plot of land in Texas. You got some?
Real quick, this is the book of Jeremiah 23. Jeremiah 23, and I'm going to jump down to verse 16.
That's it.
It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart and not out of the mouth of the Lord. And just bagging up what you were saying, they're trying to keep you in America. Everybody preach their doctrine of their own self, the doctrine of staying here, because they want you to stay here with them. That misery love company spirit, man. But go back to that Ezekiel.
I think that was it on that.
Oh, that was on it?
Yeah, come on. You ain't got nothing else to do it.
Yeah, real quick.
You got it, bro.
Going back to this Proverbs 7, and I'm going to jump down the first. I'm going to read 25 again. It says, let not thine heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths. It's basically going to the ways of America and go on the straight, like it says Matthew the 7th chapter, wide and broad is the way that leads to destruction, but the elect is going to enter to that straight gate. For lack of better words, into that straight gate is a level of difficulty, discipline, for lack of better words, and that wide and broad where you can do whatever you want, man. You could be a rapper, you could be this, you could do anything, man. But let's continue on though, and that's the way that America give you. Do as thou wilt, that YOLO spirit, nothing that can possibly go wrong. But it's gonna be a time when everything gonna go wrong. It says, for she have casted down many wounded. And I mean, that guy killed a priest. His stuff had popped up on my thing. And he was in the trooper photo. But he got cast down because he got comfortable with the ways of America. It says she have cast down many wounded. Yeah, many strong men have been slain by her. That American lifestyle, that American way of life. Her house is the way of hell, going down to the chambers of death. So basically, if you join to America, if you join into this society, if you join into Esau and his ways, you're going to get put to death, man. If you're an African American, you're going to get put to death. You're a double Edomite, man. And you don't see why. I don't even see why Jake's still living in this place. Guys like LeBron James, who supposedly quote unquote made it. Oprah, who supposedly quote unquote made it, but you go over there in Europe and they treat you like an ordinary nigga, man.
Shit.
You got it, though.
Hey, and the Lord can give you niggas your request. You wanted to go back to Egypt. It said the Lord said they wanted to set up captains to go back and return to Egypt. Well, the Lord did it by the will of bronze. Your Jeezys, your T.I.s and
Steve
Harveys. They counsel what keeps you here mentally. They the driving force of you buying them books on how to become a millionaire and shit like that. You in a seminar trying to come up fast here in this place.
Generational wealth.
Yeah. Not knowing this is the place of our captivity. But I got something. You got anything else?
No, you got it.
Come, we can probably finish off on this. This is Isaiah 28:18 says, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled. And your agreement with hell shall not stand. So that's concerning you joining and making an alliance with Esau. It's not going to hold up, man. Because when Yahweh shall come forth, man, this devil came. He talks about how he's going to suffer these plagues from whence he not knoweth, because it's going to come from on high. So you thinking Esau is going to be your protection? Your way to preservation. Little do you know, man, you in for a rude awakening. That's why it says, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. So it's gonna be overwhelming, man. What Yahweh Shema shall finna bring forth. The Lord is already, everything is really set up. Then you just pull that one little piece, then everything
fall down.
And that's it. So, hey, that's what's going to take place. An overflowing scourge. And these people that invested in the so-called white man, even you hear niggas say something about America, and then they'll say, well, we, including yourself, like you a part of this, you the one that's helping America make moves and shit. You giving us just, yeah, we'll do this and by 20, whatever.
The black community.
Yeah, the black community will be by 2030, man, we'll crazy shit. But that scourge is gonna overthrow those thoughts. That outlook you had, that what you were gonna do next week. See, that's gonna be gone when Jacob's trouble comes.
Is it?
That what you had circled on your calendar, all this is gonna be thrown away all the way to the missiles come. Then ain't gonna be no such thing as I get to it tomorrow.
It's even like during that pandemic, like the Lord showed you that Esau hates you, but like Stephen says, Second Ezra, Jake won't be mindful of scourges.
That's it.
The Lord whoop you right now. He just give you a little tap here and now, and all of a sudden, like I said, you're gonna do nothing but revolt more and more.
That's it.
The whole head is sick. The only thing the Lord got to do is just put you guys to death now, man. because you love it here too much. You don't want to come home. You know, you love dealing with Esau, even with his money. Just mentioning, couldn't find the video, but the guy, I had to mention him, man.
Yeah.
Paid $1,500 that they sell a bootleg jersey, you know, Tom Brady instead of Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden,
and then they got all the you know, when they got the championship hats.
Yeah,
he got the team that lost,
they
but
lost
champions on it. He's selling them up.
The losers. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's what he is. He a loser, man. But he not he a philosopher just because he made fit, and that's why Jake do. Just because the nigga got money, cars, clothes, and hoes. Now we gotta listen to him now.
Yeah,
This is the dumbest nigga on the block, man. But nigga talking some, yeah, man. Yeah, you guys want the white man to come down. He got his face on his. That ain't even true money, man.
yeah,
You trust in FRS, he ain't got no gold or silver on you, man.
yeah. Because he said, for you guys that want the so-called white man to go down and his dollar to crash, that means you gonna go down. So why would you want the so-called white man to go down? That means you gonna go down. Like this nigga including himself. Like, see, America, we got to get back together. He's a stupid nigga, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, because he had a good day, his cash out full. He had a great day, and you know he probably got a good pay that day, and that was the driving force behind him saying that stupid ass shit.
Now he want to stay longer.
Yes.
Like that when you at a party, it's time to go. Motherfuckers start having fun. It's 2:00 in the morning.
Now you
just start turning up. Like then you drunk and then you make it worse. You drunk off the Babylon juice. Your visuals messed up. Nobody can't say nothing to you. For lack of better words, that's the mindset that nigga was in, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, man, the Lord set that nigga up just to be destroyed, man.
Yep.
Because he loved it, because he loved his society. He loved Babylon. He loved selling jerseys on the street, man. You know, that's the lifestyle.
Yeah, the reasoning.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord, he said, he only loveth those that dwell with wisdom. Mm-hmm. And you got your mind on them. That's spiritual fornication. You having these different doctrines. That's a different God. Whether you ain't got to actually read a book, go by a certain. You got the index. You going into the index or whatever. Now, you could just be in a rap lyrics.
Yeah.
And that was your driving force behind your certain actions. That's a God, man. The Lord gonna kill you niggas for that, for having those different outlooks. But especially Esau, Edom, so-called white man, everything he presents. You have made yourself, you have proclaimed confidently you're an African American. The Lord, you have now made yourself an enemy of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, by taking upon these different ways and outlooks, you know, your reasoning. Like I say, you move by certain scenarios. When you hear great, you start feeling that in your chest.
My little girl.
Yeah. Lord ain't dealing with that, man. Anything ain't dealing with this Western mindset. You know? What you got anything else?
Yeah, real quick. Just going back, because I don't know where they gonna get it. They gotta die. This Isaiah 6.
Yep.
And
Start at 9.
Yep, Isaiah 6 and 9. It says, and he said, go and tell these people, hear ye indeed, but understand not.
Yep.
And see ye indeed, but perceive not.
See, and that's what you ate. And guess what? Says so we can say that we warned you. Ezekiel 33 gonna come, you know, it's coming to pass now. That process is happening now, but it's gonna say, then you gonna know about Yahweh Shema Shai when that happens. So we warning you, but it's not meant for you to receive it. It's gonna go in one out the other. Or you see the sign passing by and you just and gone by today. You went to rallies. You know the Lord put it out there for you. You didn't consider. Especially you see that missile sign, that should make you stop. Like, hold up. Why are you pushing that? What's that about? You got it all.
Come, it says, make the heart of these people fat and make their ears heavy.
Yep.
And shut their eyes. It's like, and shut their eyes, least they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart.
See, and that shows that what that's talking about, seeing and hearing, is really talking about understanding. That's what it's going into. You know, that's the spiritual, because that means you're aware. You can see and hear. You aware of things now. You know, but if Jake can't see this, they can't hear what we saying. They ain't catching on. They ain't alive. They ain't animated. They ain't been quickened because it wasn't mixed with faith. And Esau have blocked them from that glorious light of Yahushua by the way of, you know, like I said, Christmas be coming up. We talking about the Christmas tree, like that's off. And nigga just almost done paying off his layaway. He think, I mean,
man,
yeah, he ain't gonna be dealing. Like, man, I don't know what you telling me. I'm gonna get my children in.
Yeah. I got $15.
Yeah, go get my layaway out now. But they don't. But it's the things of Esau, which when we're going to the serpent's doctrine, is pleasing to the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, to make you feel good. You know, whatever was pleasing unto you. But we gotta have discipline, man. Refrain from these different lusts. You want to change it? But no, you gotta frame. You gotta. It's a balance, of course. You know, but the way things that America brings forth, you overdo it.
Yeah.
Everything is 24/7.
Overindulged.
It's an abundance of it.
Yeah.
You know, you got to go out.
It says, and understand with their heart and convert. If I may add to that's why you made a point. The lust of the eyes, their surface doctrine.
Yep.
That's the reason why they can't convert, man.
That's it.
Because they instead of your mind being focused on your house, it's being focused on this world.
It talks about that Isaiah 30 when it says because you want to stay on perverseness and wickedness, something that nature, roughly paraphrasing. You ain't looking into the Holy One of Israel, because what this man presents, you can turn you in the air 73 degrees. Because people, when you think about the ancient world, motherfucker think about the ancient world as primitive, hot,
humid.
You know what I mean? Like motherfucker think you gotta, everything is hard. I mean, it's longer. It's a process to everything. That was gonna make it so much better. The way you prepare your food, it ain't like you order some shit at the window, you get it out in 10 minutes. Now you hungry again. Instead of preparing something, and we gonna have them other nations. They're gonna be dressing it. They're gonna know how to dress a bullock. They're gonna know how to dress a lamb and prepare it, get fillet it properly, and they ain't gonna, you know what I mean? They're gonna do it in a nice manner, in a quick manner, but everything's gonna be prepared properly,
not rushed.
Yeah, but everybody got in this world, it's a wrong perception of the ancient world. That's why they look so down on the East. Think about dust and sandals and just how these fucking soft motherfuckers think, man.
But it's like they don't have the same crime rates as over here, man.
Yes.
And if you really look at America, is one of the most dangerous places on the planet Earth.
Yes.
Not only niggas, for lack of a better word, the missiles spawned at this place.
Yeah.
But it's crazy motherfuckers with guns, even these Romans ones, the LG, XYZ.
I was just thinking like this. No, it's like you got it.
So you got us like.
No, I would say that's Esau. That violent mode, man. Because now these trends, they got them scraps too, man. And they got that demon, that strong demon on them, man. Because that's why I told you got to put it to death. You ain't going to be able to
rehabilitate.
Yeah, you ain't going to rehabilitate, and you ain't going to be able to go one-on-one with it straight up either. You're going to have to fight dirty with them.
We got demons on them.
Yeah, you ain't finna fight clean with it. They're going to beat your ass, man. Yeah. You got to fight dirty because that demon, man. But I ain't telling you to go fight one. I'm just saying it's, possibly be at peace with our man.
Yeah.
But the point is that's part of the danger. That's a chamber of death, man. That's one of the many rooms of death that you can stumble upon in America.
Yeah.
So
like I say, you can go to the movies. you have to be in fear that motherfucker gonna get shot up.
Yeah.
That shit don't happen over there in the Middle East, man.
Yeah, that's an actual thing. You actually have to consider if you should go to the movie. If you even do, you're seeing where you gonna see that.
Yeah, close to the
door.
You
can't be too close to the door because you might be first to get hit. Or just all that. This is why this is the valley of the shadow of death, man. Yeah. And guess what? Niggas just doing snow angels in the shit in this cesspool of wickedness, man.
It's at a winter wonderland.
Yeah,
you know?
Niggas just love this place, man. That's why the results is gonna be destruction. You gotta know.
It says.
But it said unless they convert and be healed. Mm-hmm. So that shows this is how the restoration is going to take place, man. For the reparations of Esau.
Black Wall Street.
Yeah. See, we're going to be repaired when we get Esau in our hands. When Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai bring us into our land and we be restored by the way of us having these heathens as our subjects, man. Mm-hmm. But this is the beginning process of their healing. By the way of this word, when you read Jeremiah 33, it talks about the Lord's going to cure us by the way of this word, man. So this is the beginning stages of this restoration process, the being restored, this healing, the building of the temple by the way of this word, man. So it's not meant because they're in the outer courts, as it says. You know, they're not a part of this. So that's why they're not going to get it. You got it.
It says, then said, our Lord, how long? And he answered unto the sea.
How long what? How long they ain't going to get it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like being a dead horse. You know, you ain't going to get nowhere. You got it.
It says, and he answered until the cities be wasted without inhabitant.
Yep.
And the houses without men, and the land be utterly desolate.
Meaning they're going to stay here and die in America. That's when they get it. When you read Wisdom Psalm, the 5th chapter. It said, then with anguish and groaning, this was he. You know, but the Lord's going to actually honor your request. You wanted to go back to Egypt back then. You wanted to, you said you had a council, you want to make captains to go back to Egypt because it was better for you to be out there than get zapped. For your ass complaining and shit.
Talking shit.
Yeah. You always talking and shit. Jake always got something to say. And the Lord zapped them. Children, women.
Are they ungrateful?
Yes.
Jake ungrateful for a lot of shit, man. The Lord can give you this truth. Amazing grace. He gave this truth. You was ungrateful with that, man. Niggas just throw it away, treat it in every type of way. That's how it was in the wilderness.
Yep.
Lord, he just showed you a marvelous thing by separating the Gulf of Suez and you slamming it down on the Egyptians. You getting chased and shit. You know, and you seen Moses did it. All of a sudden, now you want to talk about some cucumbers. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to talk about some leeks. You want this, you want that. Nigga, you just didn't I just
yeah. And the scriptures, the spirit, you can continue, you can the Lord keep bringing that up in Egypt. Like, remember what I did in Egypt? That was marvelous, man. Like, then from the point of the water coming from the rock, the raining down of the mountain, as well as the Lord bring forth quail. You eating and shit.
Eating good.
The Lord sustained Israel in the wilderness for 40 years. Israel being sustained, the Lord sustained, even though these niggas was kept getting, taught to provoke them to wrath, the day of provocation.
But niggas still want to trust in Egypt. And what the Lord said, is my hand too short to save? Mm-hmm. The Lord, he delivered you one time. You don't think he can do these different things again?
That's it. But that was it on that?
That was it.
What verse that was?
Verse 11.
Okay. Yeah, so we just hope that we're edifying. We'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
We'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, like to say Shalom, DTA,
DTA, Abba, soon
very soon.
tonight.